please welcome up Mr. Apik Zorian. Alright, thank you, David. How's everybody feeling tonight? Yeah. Alright, make some noise if you guys ready to hear some great comedy tonight. Yeah? You guys ready to see Apik tonight? Alright, make some noise for the back. Alright. Oh man, make some noise if you guys are happy it's Friday tonight, huh? Alright, now make some noise if you're happy because it's Friday, you've been working all week, and you just had to drive out to Buckbucks and Lander, just want to hear some jokes. Alright, I'm done, guys. Hey, make some noise if you're Armenian real quick. Okay. Alright. This is a big time for us Armenians. It was a big month for us last month. Two very important things happened for us last month. The first important thing is that the House passed legislation to recognize the Armenian genocide. Yep. Second most important thing that happened for Armenians is that we learned that there are 3 branches of the US government. Only one of them cares about human rights. No, but honestly, guys, it really was cool, and this is not going to stop us. We're going to keep fighting. This is what we've been doing this whole time. This is not going to stop us ever. We just keep fighting. We will persevere. And honestly, for me, one of the coolest things was just seeing those conversations happening, between Armenians, non-Armenians, presidential candidates, putting out tweets. I mean, Biden put out a tweet, Kamala Harris, they're each kind of putting them out. I have a friend who's actually on the Kamala Harris campaign. I asked her, wow, what goes into putting out one of these tweets? She said it's actually a really involved process. It's like a 9-step process. Like you have to pass it through the policy team, then the research team. There's an A/B testing team. They do actual experiments. Kamala signs off on it, and then the social media team puts it out. I'm like, wow, that is really involved. You know who could really benefit from that level of scrutiny would be the White House, right? There's not 9 steps. It's really just 3 steps. Trump grabs his phone, goes to the bathroom, then all hell breaks loose. It really just depends on what ethnic food he had the night before. It's really going to affect him. But guys, there's so much power in a tweet. So much power in our phones, right? I mean, we've been talking about it for so long. So all this data we're giving up, we don't care. Autocomplete, credit cards, giving up our social security numbers, and now the big thing is, our phones are listening to us. Our phones are listening to us. Well, not only are they listening to us, they're making suggestions. Exhibit A, my friend's place, watching the Niners game last month. We got some Niners fans in the house, by the way, right? Yeah. Wow, these guys look great. This is so amazing. I really want to go to the games. These tickets are so expensive. Within 1 hour, I get a notification. Discount Niner tickets from StubHub. Come and check them out. I'm like, wow. This is really weird. I did not even look these guys up. 1 week later, my fiance's talking to me on the phone. She's saying we got a wedding coming up. I'm wearing a blue dress. You gotta wear a blue tie. I don't have a blue tie. You gotta get a blue tie. Where am I gonna get a blue tie? Sorry, babe. I just got one text message real quick. That wasn't a text message. Amazon's telling me that there's 5 different blue ties I can choose from. This is very invasive. Also, this is a very good deal. Just bought 2 of them right on the spot. Last Friday was probably the creepiest one. I'm out with my friends after work, doing what we do, drinks, beers, shots, karaoke, Taylor Swift. It actually really does help us unwind, but as the night's kind of winding down, walking over, going to go close out my tab, you should not be driving right now. There are 5 Ubers in your vicinity. Oh, come on. How would it know? How is it because, I'm going back in my head, did I say something? Did it hear me singing Taylor Swift? Did it hear me ordering drinks? Was it when I spilled the beer? Do I have a problem? The answer is I do not have a problem, everybody. I have very good control over my alcohol consumption. I have a couple of drinks when I go out, nothing too crazy. And if it sounds like I'm trying to convince myself, I'm not. I'm trying to convince my parents here who came out to see me. Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen. It really does mean a lot to have your family come out and support you, so it truly is, means the world to me. Even if you told your friends you're going to go see my TED Talk, it really is special. I grew up in a traditional Armenian family, like a lot of you. Very traditional. My uncle gave me the greatest piece of advice when we went out shopping for furniture one time. It was him, me, my aunt. It was a big thing. Taking out all the old furniture, putting in new furniture in the living room, and he's like, we're gonna get the top of the line. And as we pull into Bob's Discount Furniture Depot, he turns to me and he says, Apik, listen to me, no matter where you go in life, no matter how successful you become, no matter how much money you make, you must never, ever, ever show full satisfaction in any sort of service or product. And that was his thing, his entire life. He basically thought that if he showed dissatisfaction, he was going to get some sort of discount for anything. This is a man who goes to a restaurant, orders a bottle of wine, the guy comes over, Monsieur, this is a Chateau Merlot, please try a sip and just... It's okay. These guys go crazy. Oh my God, so you want us to take it back? We can bring you dessert. Oh, you know, if you opened it, I might as well have some. Get to come. This keeps going. And so I'm receptive to this advice from him. You know, show the satisfaction, walk in there. Okay. My aunt is not. And when we walk in and she lays eyes on that couch, she pretty much throws the mission right out the window. Next, we're walking out, he's storming out of there completely furious. What did I say? Oh, he's just busy. No, you do not show. You do not show. You do not show. I didn't show. You didn't show? You didn't show. Listen to me. When we go to this next place, you have to be discreet. You have to be subtle. Do you know what the subtle means? By the way, that means subtle. Be subtle. We pull into the next place and he goes, just watch me. Just kind of shrug it out. So we're walking around, just shrug. Everything is kind of like whatever it is. We see the couch, we don't look at it, keep walking around. Circle back a little bit later, check out the price. Salesman starts walking over. Oh, here we go. Sir, you've got great taste, sir. That's our last one, so you might as well get it if you're going to be here. The last one? Well, we won't have any more until 2020. You go, we'll take it! Next. Storms out of this one. We end up going to 5 different ones. The last one we pull into, he turns around and he goes, now listen to me. When we walk in there, do not speak, do not move. The only movement can be walking and shrugging. So we're walking in there. All of us, the entire time. See a couch, keep moving. See another couch, just keep moving. Just keep shrugging the whole time. Finally stop on the couch. The salesman walks over. Sir, can I help you with this couch? We saw a better one at Bob's. Do you think you can match the price? And so it begins. The negotiations. An entire hour. The man has been thrown in a coffee table. Free shipping. He's thrown in all these different chairs. I'm sitting there, my shoulders from shrugging have completely cramped up. He's still not budging. No, let's go home. My aunt, now paralyzed, is leaning over to him, telling him, right on cue, that salesman goes, oh, Tukaye. No, I said it's salted. Guys, I want everybody to give themselves a round of applause for making it through wedding season. That was not easy. I felt like I lived in Los Angeles the entire summer, over and over again. And when you go to enough of these, you start really getting pissed off going to the mail when you see these invitations. No more, right? You're begging for bills, maybe some kind of postcard. Give me anything, jury duty, not another wedding. It just didn't stop. And I feel like I've become a full wedding connoisseur at this point, right? I know everything to expect, and now I'm like sitting there judging and I'm seeing all these different trade-offs, right? I'm like, okay, yeah, they spent on one thing, skimped on something else. Look at these. Look at these fancy appetizers. Shitty centerpieces. That's what it is. You know, you go to the cocktail hour, you hear these people talking like, you know what? I heard the rain was 2.5 carats. Well, I heard the open bar is 2.5 hours. Yalla. Everything. I'm scrutinizing. You see, these Armenians love these champagne towers, right? They love you walk in there, and I'm telling you right now, there's a direct correlation with the size of that champagne tower and how small your meal is about to be. If you walk in there, you see a champagne tower the size of the Empire State Building, you better have a Cliff Bar, you better have some trail mix. There's gonna be some hungry people in there. Now, who has not been to an Armenian wedding before? Where's Nash? You have not been there. Look, buddy, if you're gonna go to one of these, this is not your typical wedding. You cannot just be going up, trying to approach every single bridesmaid. You do not just go dancing with any girl you want to. There are rules. You're not animals. You got two options. Option number one, you approach the girl while she's sitting at the table. Her dad will be there, her mom, some uncles. One time there was a priest, that was awkward. You essentially have to negotiate. Sir, please, your daughter, if I may just, I don't recommend this option at all. Option number two, we have this thing called a shushba. A lot of us dancing in a big circle. You see your girl dancing in that circle, you just gotta be ready for her to come around to you in that circle, all right? You wait there, you jump in there, pinkies first. So you know the groom, right? These dance floors get huge. I mean, sometimes you just want to get from one side of the room to the other. You got to basically dance your way through. It's happened to everybody, right? If you have to go to the bathroom, oh my God, I gotta take a shot. Oh my God. This is, it's annoying, but honestly, these weddings have been great for me. It's actually a great opportunity to do some research for myself. I got my own wedding coming up. Yeah. It's fun, the planning is fun. We're doing fine, nobody's freaking out. We got a wedding planner, which I'm really happy about. We realized really early on that I'm completely useless. And it's not that I don't want to help. It's just, for 90% of the stuff, I just don't really care. And some women are basically telling themselves, I don't care, I will plan it all, just show up. To those women, I say, God bless you. I'm not in that situation. Forced participation seems to be reoccurring for me. On everything, every decision, and I know my part, right? I chose the food, I chose the DJ, that was most of it. And after that, I really had to struggle to find something else that I really knew about. I don't know about decor. I really tried to push myself to choose the envelopes for the invitations. I wrote that for about 2 weeks. It was great, babe, I'm sorry, I got these envelopes, getting paper cuts over here, just trying to figure out which one we're going to choose. She wasn't having that. I started getting interrogated, which flowers do you like? The ones on the left. Why? I like the color. What do you like about it? I like blue. Or the yellow? Yes. Fine. Yes. Happily ever after. And, it gets to the point where I can't keep writing these envelopes anymore, and I get asked to go to a meeting with the wedding planner. Now, I avoided this for a really long time, because I was once on the phone with this wedding planner, and she and my fiance speak a different language. I don't know anything they're saying on the phone. I need subtitles, essentially, because I don't know any of the stuff that they're talking about. So I agreed to it, and she's a nice girl. Like, she's, about the same age as us. She told us straight up in the beginning, she was like, I'm gonna make this the most special day of your life. They don't mention it's gonna be the most expensive day of your life. You find that out much later. I get there, she's like, wow, so great to meet you. I'm so happy you're here. So, by the way, great job on the envelopes. Starting off with some positive reinforcement. And then she goes into, well, it's a special day because we're going to be going over the mood board. What is a mood board? I soon found out that a mood board is when you discuss the theme, and the only way I can describe it is the wedding version of a psychologist's ink blot, where you're looking at different items. I'm looking at shovel, I'm looking at a piece of dirt, I'm looking at a flower, I'm looking at a ladybug. I was asked about all this, she goes, so for the entrance, I was thinking oak. Oh my gosh, I love oak. Apik, what do you think about oak? It's a good tree. It's a good tree, I don't know what to tell you. Well, for the next part, I was thinking, for the reception, if we go with a decor of mustard. I love mustard. Apik, what do you think about mustard? Depends on the sandwich, I guess. With a little spicy brown, maybe. This did not sit well. When we got home, we revisited the true theme of our wedding, which is fighting. Do you even want to get married? Of course I want to get married. Do you even care? Why? It's a joke to you. It's not a joke to me. What do you want to do? I don't care. Just tell me. Just tell me. Just make a decision. Just get out. Fine, I'll get out. Boom. Kicked out. Door slammed in my face. Locked in my face. And right at that moment, just get a notification. You fucked up. There are 5 Airbnbs in your vicinity. Guys, my name is Apik Zorian. Give it up for me.